On the last part, we start off in the Resurrection F saga. Whis rewinds time using his staff, giving Goku one extra opportunity to finish off Frieza. Or so he thought. Frieza barely survives as he drifts through space, heavily injured. By some miracle, Frieza manages to travel in the direction of his base of operations. After recuperating from his injuries, Frieza starts recruiting soldiers for the Frieza Force once again. He also discovers a time chamber and decides that he will now prepare 10 long years of training. What will happen after Frieza finishes his training? Will our hero stand any chance against him? Well, these are all questions we'll answer today on Dragon Ball Super. Let's move back to the Z Fighters. We are currently in the post-Future Trunks saga portion. Infinite Zamasu had just been erased by Future Zeno, and Trunks and Mai are planning to return to an alternate future timeline. I still find this plot point extremely stupid. However, as Vegeta says farewell to Trunks, they all suddenly immediately tense up. There was another power approaching Earth again. Actually, there were two powerful powers. Goku and Vegeta immediately recognized the first as Frieza's. However, the second was unfamiliar, new. Vegeta immediately yells at Goku. He thought Goku had finished him off. Goku waves his hands frantically, stating that he thought he had. However, it looks like Frieza was more resilient than they initially thought. The spaceship sets down as the doors open, revealing two Saiyans together with Frieza. Vegeta was extremely confused. He didn't know there were any more surviving Saiyans besides his brother. Similar to DBS Broly, Paragus doesn't hesitate before seeking Broly on Vegeta. Broly and Vegeta clash. However, unfortunately for Vegeta, this isn't him post-Tournament of Power. Both Goku and Vegeta had grown astronomically stronger during the Tournament of Power itself. So this version of Vegeta is much weaker than the DBS Broly version of Vegeta. Immediately, Broly pushes Vegeta on the defensive as Vegeta struggles to match Broly's punches. Vegeta immediately turns Super Saiyan 1 as he continues struggling against Broly's rising power. Initially shocked about Vegeta's transformation, Paragus calms down when he sees that Broly still has the upper hand. Goku and Trunks walk towards Frieza meanwhile, as Goku questions Frieza on what he's doing here once again. Frieza merely smirks, simply stating that he's just here to get his revenge. Goku takes a closer look at Frieza, analyzing his ki. Frieza was only in his final form. However, his power was already scarily high, and Goku could immediately tell that he might not stand a chance at all. When Frieza spots Trunks standing there next to Goku though, he immediately starts grinning like a maniac. The Super Saiyan that killed him originally all the way back then was also here. Looks like the entire gang had gathered. It makes this all the more easier. Frieza immediately unveils his golden form once more. This time though, it was mastered. There would be no stamina drain problems. Goku and Trunks both Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Rage respectively. Frieza's power was way too high, and if they wanted to stand a chance, they needed to team up. Goku nods at Trunks as they fight side by side once again, like in the Goku Land saga. They then start to clash. Before we talk about their fight, let's go back to Vegeta. Base Broly pushes Vegeta all the way to Super Saiyan God as usual, and similar to canon, Super Saiyan God Vegeta finally starts to dominate Broly. Vegeta catches Broly's punch, and punches Broly so hard that Broly almost falls unconscious as he falls down into the depths of the ocean. However, Broly's rage starts to surface as Broly taps into his Ikari form, and Paragus, unfortunately like usual, cannot simplify the remote for Broly's shock collar because Chi-Lai has stolen it during an altercation between him and Chi-Lai. Broly re-emerges in his new Ikari form as he starts to push Vegeta back once again. Vegeta goes to Super Saiyan Blue. However, unfortunately, Vegeta's current power is nowhere close to the level of power Super Saiyan Blue Goku displayed during the DBS Broly movie. And the main issue was that Broly's power was still continually rising, and Vegeta was slowly losing more and more ground. The rest of the Z fighters who had sensed this altercation arrived on the scene, witnessing the brutal one-sided fight between Vegeta and Broly, and how Frieza was simply toying with Goku and Trunks. However, they couldn't do anything. Gohan was especially dismayed as he looked down, ashamed of himself. Maybe if he had kept up with his training, he could help out Goku, Vegeta and Trunks. However, currently this looked like an impossible situation to salvage. Goku powers up the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 and pushes Trunks aside. At this point, Trunks was only getting in the way. However, Goku's temporary power-up was completely useless, as Frieza simply increased his power just tad bit above Goku's, and once again, Goku is on the back foot. As Goku and Vegeta struggle, the rest of the Z fighters look on in utter desperation. However, this is where we'll leave things off for now. How will these two fights go? Will Goku and Vegeta be able to salvage this situation somehow? Well, these are all questions we'll answer in the next part on Dragon Ball Super.